What's going on, everybody? Big Deal here, back with another Palworld video for you. In this video, I ain't going to show you how to get free XP like last time. We already covered those. Go check those out if you want. Instead, in this video, we're going to cover all the best pals for your base with the highest work suitability ratings. Now, these are going to be the only pals you need for your base. You're not going to have to worry about anything else because every category is going to be maxed out with these particular pals. Now, I know there's probably a lot of other videos out there like this, but they're actually very long and they talk about a whole lot of garbage that you don't need to know. We don't do that on this channel. We respect your time, so we're going to jump right into it so you can get back to playing the game. Now, before we get started, as always, I appreciate every single one of my subscribers. We just hit 1,000 subscribers and I am super excited. I want to thank every single one of you. I will have a formal thank you video coming out soon, but if you do enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'll be working on some more Palworld stuff, and we will be moving on to Dragon's Dogma 2 and Final Fantasy Rebirth coming soon. All right, without further ado, let's get into this video. All right, first up, we have Frostallion. Now, Frostallion is the only pal in the game that has level 4 cooling. So if you want the absolute best cooling pal, this is the one you're going to want. Now, Frostallion can be found in the upper left-hand corner of the map, but keep in mind this will be the hardest pal to capture on this whole list. Now, Frostallion is level 50, and honestly, it's very easy to cheese. You can kill it pretty easily, but you can only capture it if you have hyperspheres or above. So keep that in mind before you go trying to get this. As you can see in the video in the background, I'm kind of just hanging out on this mountain while the pal just kind of does all the work down there, and Frostallion's fixated on me, so it doesn't do anything. You basically just sit here until your pal kills it or gets low enough so you can catch it. Just a little extra tip for you guys. All right, next up on the list, we have Frostallion Knocked. Now, this pal is level 4 in gathering. This is the highest level pal for gathering in the game. So if you want the best gathering pal, this is the one you need to get. Now, this can only be obtained through breeding, and you're gonna need the Frostallion that you just caught in order to get this pal. So what you want to do is you want to breed the Frostallion with the Hell Zephyr, and the Hell Zephyr can be found here on the map. And this is right around the area with the nice mining camp that's up on the hill. He comes out at nighttime and he surrounds this whole area. So once you get both of them, put them together, breed them, and you'll get yourself a Frostallion Knocked. All right, next up on the list is Wumpo Botan. Now, this pal has level 4 transporting, and that's the highest you can get in the game. You can also get the normal Wumpo as well, but this one is way easier to get if you go the breeding method. Now, he has transport level 4, and along with that, he has lumbering at level 3, handiwork at level 2, and planting at level 1, so this makes him multi-purpose, so he's really nice. Now, there is 2 ways to get this pal. First way is going to be by breeding a Serpent, which is located here, and a Sweepa, which is located here. Now, you breed these 2 together and they will produce this pal. You can also fight the alpha version of the pal, which is located here on the map. All right, now you guys are gonna like this one. The next pal on the list is Wumpo Botan. That's right, everyone. He's actually the best for lumbering as well, as there are no pals in the game with level 4 lumbering. Level 3 is the highest. So you kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone with this pal. So do everything you just did, and you got the best lumbering and the best transporting pal. You're welcome. All right, next up on the list, we have Jormuntide Ignis. Now, this is the only pal with a level 4 Kindling in the entire game, which makes it your best kindling pal. Now, this pal can be found in the northwestern sanctuary, and this is the only place it can be found. So you're gonna have to fly up there and catch it in order to get this pal. All right, next up we have Orzurk. Now, Orzurk is the highest electricity generating pal in the game. He is level 4. That is the only level 4 in the game, which makes him your best bet for generating electricity. Now, there is 2 ways to capture Orzurk. One way, and the easiest way, is by breeding. Now, in order to breed for Orzurk, you're going to need 2 pals that are relatively early in the game. One of them being a Grisbolt, who is located on the sanctuary at the south of the map, and then a Relaxosaurus, who is located right here on the map. Now, once you pair both of these up, you will get you an Orzurk. Now, the other way to obtain Orzurk, but it will be a lot higher level, maybe around level 40, 45, is in the northeastern sanctuary. You can be caught up there, but the breeding method is way easier. So I suggest doing that if you're lower level. All right, next up we have Anubis. Now, Anubis is level 4 handiwork, which makes him the best handiwork pal in the game. There are no others. He is the absolute best. Anubis. And what makes Anubis so great is he also has level 3 mining and level 2 transport, so he fills a lot of different positions on your base. Now there is 2 ways to get Anubis, and the easiest again is through breeding, and you will be breeding together a Relaxosaurus and a Celeray. Now the Relaxosaurus you already have from the Orzurk, and the Celeray you can find right here on the map. Once you do that, you put these two together, you get yourself an Anubis. You can do this very early in the game. You can also fight the Alpha Pal version of Anubis, and the Alpha Pal version is located right here on the map. Now, next up, we have Blazamut. Now, Blazamut is level 4 mining, which is the highest in the game, and he also has level 3 kindling, which gives him a leg up over Astagon. Now, Astagon also has level 4 mining, but it only has level 1 handiwork, so Blazamut is going to be your best bet for mining. Now, in order to find Blazamut, he can be found in 2 places. First one is the Northeast Sanctuary, and it's around level 40 to 45 up there. And then there is the Alpha Pal version, which is located here on the map, and this one is level 50 and it's a lot harder to catch. So I recommend getting the one in Northeast Sanctuary. Now, if you did want to get an Astagon, you can get an Astagon as well, and that's very easy. All you have to do is breed the Orzurk that you already have with the Grisbolt that you also got from earlier, and you can get yourself an Astagon as well, and you can have both of them. All right, next up we have Lylene. Now, Lylene is one of the best base pals just because she offers so much. Now, Lylene is level 4 planting, and that is the best planting you can get in the game, so that takes care of that. Lylene is also level 3 medicine production, which is the highest level you can get in the game as well. Also has a level 3 handiwork and a level 2 gathering, so all around this is one of the best pals to have on your base, so make sure you get this one. Now, Lylene, like many others, can be captured in 2 different ways. First, by breeding. Now, to breed Lylene, you're going to need a Patalia, who is a alpha boss who is located here, and then a Mosando, which can be found right here on the map. Now, once you breed these 2, you'll get yourself a Lylene, you'll be good to go. Now, if you just want to catch it and don't worry about breeding, the Northeast Sanctuary, where we've already seen a few different pals at, there will be a level 40 to 45 Lylene up there for you to catch as well. All right, next up on the list is Jormuntide. Jormuntide is level 4 watering, and he is the only level 4 watering pal in the game as well. So that makes him the best at watering. Now, there's 2 ways to get Jormuntide, the easier way as always being breeding. And the good news is you should already have the pals you need to breed to get them. The first one being Grisbolt and the second one being Sweepa. Put those 2 together, you get you a Jormuntide. Very simple. Now, if you want to fight the Alpha Pal version, the Alpha Pal version is located here on the map. It is level 45, so it's a little more challenging, but I believe in you. You could do it. And finally, we are down to farming. Now, farming doesn't necessarily have anyone that's best at it. Level 1 is as high as it goes, but each pal that has farming can farm a different item. I went ahead and took the time and made the list here so you can see exactly what pals have farming and what items they farm. Feel free to pause this and take a look and see if they got anything you need so you know who to put in your farm. And that brings us to the end of the video. I really hope this video was helpful for some of you, or at least one of you, so I didn't waste my time. As I always tell you, I appreciate each and every one of you. If you can hit that subscribe button, I love you even more. And as always, catch you on the next one.